Tonang Bruna.
Hi, welcome to my channel. In case we haven't met before, my name is Ivana, and last year I went to Ladakh. Ladakh is absolutely a region you must see once in your life. It is such a surreal place. You will definitely feel like you are at the end of the world. Now, when I was researching Leh and how to get to Ladakh, I didn't find information easily. So that's why I thought, let me make a travel guide and make your life a little bit easier. Ladakh is a region in the Indian state of Jammu and Kashmir. Due to the harsh weather during the winter, the region is only open for tourism during a certain period of time. The season starts in April and it ends mid-October. The best time to go would be June, July, and August. Leh is the largest city in the region of Ladakh, and Leh actually also has an airport. There are two ways to get to Leh. One is obviously by flying into the city. During the season, there are many flights from Delhi. Next to that, you can also go by road, and if you choose to go by road, there are also again two ways that you can go. One is through Manali. This would be a 3-day trip because getting from Delhi to Manali is already 2 days, and then you need an extra day to get into Leh. The other way is through Srinagar. This is actually the road that I took. From Srinagar to Leh, it will also take you 2 days by bus. Even though it definitely takes longer, I would still highly recommend you to go by road. The main reason why I would recommend you to go by road is to reduce the risk of altitude sickness. Altitude sickness is absolutely no joke, and you just need time to acclimatize. By taking the road, you're already acclimatizing while you're getting to Leh. Also, the views are absolutely phenomenal, and by taking a flight you will miss all of that. Unfortunately, the roads are also not completely risk-free. There are many landslides, especially on the Manali road, so please do check that beforehand. One final recommendation about the transportation. A motorbike trip in Ladakh is absolutely phenomenal. So if you know how to ride a motorbike, or if your partner knows how to ride a motorbike, I would highly recommend that. However, I would recommend you to go with a good tour company like this one or this one. What is it?
Made about holidays.
Made about holidays. Because you're quite vulnerable on a motorcycle, they will make sure you're as safe as possible. Once you arrive in Leh, you have plenty of choices where to stay. There's something for every budget. Two guest houses that I would highly recommend are Gutur Guest House.
I take care of Gutur Guest House, and I love Eva and everybody to be here.
Oh, you are so sweet.
Yeah.
It is owned by my friend Skalzang, who is absolutely an amazing human being. I'm just dying. Look at the seating situation. God, I love India. This Jugaad is hilarious. I would also recommend the Hermitage Guest House. For the prices, please check the links down below because obviously it varies in which month you want to go, in what room you want to stay, and for how long you want to stay. We have arrived in the kind of city center of Leh. This is the main street, and on my way here I saw some people who were baking magnificent rolls. In the city center of Leh, you will find plenty of restaurants who serve vegetarian and non-vegetarian food. But if I'm really honest, I have to say the best food I had in Leh was the homemade food. You can get that at your guest house. At Gutur Guest House, Skalzang, the sweet lady, she was a fantastic chef. She always served us fresh vegetables, fresh soup, fresh rice, fresh dal. It was all from the market from that day, and it was all delicious. Also at Hermitage Guest House, they served me fresh food, which was absolutely delicious. Now, one other food that I had, and I know not everybody has this privilege, was at Atan's family house. Traditional Ladakhi pasta, right? Is made. So it's with chutagi. It's gonna be Ladakhi ravioli.
You fold it
Yes.
and you just press it.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you so much. This looks delicious, guys. Look at the pasta. She's so cute. Oh my gosh, I can't. I am dying. She is so adorable. Look at that. In case you don't get a chance to eat dinner at a traditional Ladakhi family house, then I would say go all out on momos, which look delicious, and a fabulous view. Love it. Oh, momos, come to mama. No, momos, I just love you. This is the place, the Sky Cafe. It looks super touristy, but it's actually a super nice place to sit. Leh is surrounded by absolutely stunning nature, and you will never get bored here. There are so many things to do. You can just explore the crazy beautiful surroundings, or you can visit the stupas, which are the temples. You can also go for rafting and hiking. But one thing that I have to tell you that you absolutely must do is a trip to Pangong Lake. Pangong Lake became famous because it was a shooting spot in the popular Bollywood movie 3 Idiots. Also, it is absolutely stunning, breathtaking. I don't know how many adjectives I have to use because it is just indescribable how beautiful this place is. You need a special permit to go to Pangong Lake. You can apply for this at any tourist office in Leh. For me, it was 700 rupees. Please also make copies of this permit because they will ask for it at certain checkpoints and you will need to turn in a hard copy. You can only go to Pangong Lake by road. Obviously, you can take a private car, which will take you about 5 hours. You can go by motorbike. You can go by shared taxi, but I chose to go by state bus because I actually really like traveling like the locals. State transportation, the timetable. Let me show you. Pangong Lake, if you want to know. Here. So it's 160 kilometers. Every day the bus leaves at 6:30 a.m. The price is 270 rupees and the bus leaves on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. This trip is definitely not for the faint-hearted, but I can promise you, you will get some phenomenal views. The trip took me a lot longer than I thought. I thought it would be 6 hours and then it was 7.5 up to 8 hours. The next day I immediately returned and I would not recommend you to do that. This place is way too gorgeous, so please take at least 1 day extra or maybe even 2 days because it is just mind-boggling. It feels like you're at the end of the world. From the top of my head, the altitude is 4,500 meters, so again, please take it easy and don't risk altitude sickness. In terms of accommodation, the luxury tents are very popular, but I have to tell you, it is freezing at night, so I prefer to stay inside a guest house. And to be honest, you're just sleeping at night, so I'd rather be warm. In terms of crime, Ladakh is one of the safest places in India, and Ladakhi people are some of the kindest people I have ever met. If you get a chance to have a chat with Ladakhi people, please do that because they are so nice.
आपका नाम?
Ivana.
Ivana. मेरा नाम सोनम डोलमा फिजिंग रोस्कार.
आपसे मिलकर खुशी हुई.
Oh my God.
All around the city of Leh, you can find the Buddhist prayer wheels. You can spin them for good luck, but do always spin them clockwise. In terms of shopping, there are many shops in the city center of Leh and you can buy all kinds of Ladakhi things, traditional wear, shoes, whatever you want. I personally feel the pashmina scarves are the best buy. Some final recommendations and knowledge I want to leave you with. First of all, please bring lots of layering clothes because it can be freezing, but at the same time it can also be really warm. Second of all, if you're going to travel through Ladakh, please always bring some food and water with you. It is extremely wild nature and you never know what's going to happen. I love bringing moong dal with me, and sometimes I would ask restaurants to make pancakes. There are restaurants along the road, but you never know what might happen. Please also take into account that there are many power outages and that the Wi-Fi most of the time probably will not be working, which is good for some people. Finally, please just acclimatize and be careful with the altitude. I promise you, Ladakh will give you unforgettable memories. It is one of the most beautiful places I have ever been in my life, and I've visited quite a lot of places. Ladakh is a very special place, and if you have the chance to visit, please just go. I promise you, you will not regret it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel and do not forget to click the little bell icon to get the notifications about new videos. Also, please don't forget to put a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and then I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!